What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's Tyler.
And Mike. And this CIF semifinal video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Once again, it's Poly. And once again, it's Etiwanda for the 5th time in 3 years, but we're not at LBCC. That's not the right venue.
No, and we're not at Etiwanda. That was a while back.
We're in the right building, but this looks kind of old. This is vintage footage. Let's try to wrap this back up. There we are. Now we're all the way live in 2012. Long Beach Poly against the Etiwanda Eagles in the semis. The Jackrabbits just one returning starter for a team that wants to defend their CIF crown that they won in this building.
There's that returning starter, Rashawn Prince, along with teammate Jordan Bell, leading Poly this season. They know they've got a tough one as they play Etiwanda in the postseason for the 5th time in 3 years. Jordan
McLaughlin, the super sophomore, leads the Eagles, and in the early going, they were attacking the rim effectively. As you see McLaughlin sticking to that one and getting the bucket, then Sam Fleming coasting to the tin right there. Dominique Walker with the floater, trying to stay away from Jordan Bell right there, and then McLaughlin again going hard to the paint.
Yeah, great moves from D-Walk and McLaughlin right there as Etiwanda hanging tough. Poly made the mistake of trying to shoot three-pointers on the tightest rim in America. Just hard to get a shooter's roll. So then they go inside. They find Prince getting 2 tough buckets right here, Tyler.
Yeah, he'll take that one off the glass. Just the strongest post that Etiwanda has seen this season. You see Chris Kroom driving to the tin. That's really the way you score in this building, especially with nice passes like that to Jay Bell. Rashawn Prince was really firmly in control in the first quarter, looking like a senior, even though we know just a junior. This is vintage Rashawn right here.
The steal and the bucket, he had Poly's first 6 points and 10 of their points in the first quarter.
But the Eagles finding their range in the second quarter, hitting some triples as you see their fans enjoy it. You see McLaughlin here draining one from distance, hanging around, not letting Poly go anywhere. But the Jackrabbits hitting that offensive glass. Jordan Bell with a couple of opportunities, but Josh Munson will go ahead and put that one in. As you'll see a lot of Munson in the second quarter, as the Munson Maniac scored all 9 of Poly's second quarter points.
Including on the offensive glass, like you just saw, Poly really crashed the offensive boards, got 16 offensive rebounds. That gives them a 7-point lead at halftime as they head to the locker room to talk about it.
And they talked about getting R.J. Strickland woken up, and he came out and scored all 6 of his points in the third quarter, going to the tin nicely, including the first 2 Poly baskets of the second half. But the Eagles still hitting their jump shots, and Poly never got out to a lead bigger than 9.
Yeah, Jackrabbits led for almost the entire game, but as Tyler said, 9 was about as far as they could get it. Kept working in the paint, more offensive rebounding from Jordan Bell. He had 6 by himself. You see a couple of them right there.
Utilizing that height inside, Etiwanda had no answer, and then of course, Prince with the and one right there. Just tough to defend that guy for an entire game. But Daryl Adigwu right here drills a pair of jumpers as Etiwanda refuses to go away. We know when these teams play, it's going to be close. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter. Eagles hanging with it.
But R.J. Strickland gives Poly that 6-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Obviously, no lead is safe. That's just 2 shots away. And with McLaughlin, they can get those 2 shots at any point.
He scored 10 of his 17 in the fourth quarter. He really came alive. And here's some poetry, courtesy of Jordan McLaughlin.
Fantastic play from the sophomore. Really a polished all-around game. But on those long jumpers, they were able to get the offensive rebound, which didn't really mean anything with Jordan Bell in there.
Etiwanda wants goaltending right here, but you can see not real definitive on the replay, kind of at the apex. Could have gotten the Eagles to within 2. Instead, Roe P takes it to the other side, gets fouled with under 2 minutes left. He made both free throws, and now Poly's up 49-43. Big play. Replay doesn't tell us much, and then Etiwanda not able to get good shots. Rashawn Prince lived at the line.
We've seen this a lot in big games. He took 14 free throws in the fourth quarter. He made 11. He's 14 of 19 on the game, and the coaches love it because they've shot their way to another CIF championship game, Tyler.
They beat Etiwanda again. Jackrabbits are really rolling in this rivalry. Rashawn Prince, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 steals. And the Jackrabbits know they got one more game left to defend their CIF Southern Section Championship. That game is Saturday night, 6:30 at the ACC. Who else? It's Mater Dei.
Tickets are $10. The website is free. The best coverage of any sports in Long Beach, GazetteSports.com.